Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Let's take a look at tomorrow's weather. It's a bit of a rinse and repeat in terms of what we had today, and it's also a bit of a rinse and repeat for the next couple of days, really. We've got that high nudging in from the Tasman, so for most of the country tomorrow, it is a pretty settled picture, particularly for the South Island. So should be a beauty here tomorrow. Look at this, doesn't get much clearer than that, does it? There'll be some light winds about and just a bit of cloud creeping in from the east and also about the south come evening. Now that southerly flow is still hanging around the North Island, so that will keep things cool, and there's still the odd wet patch about Northland and also the east coast, but still plenty of good stuff in the mix as well. Now this is a lot of sun emojis to start the day, isn't it? But the afternoon could bring a shower or two around Whangarei and also the Coromandel. Southeasterly winds for all, and yes, Auckland, that is an 8-degree low for you tomorrow morning. But further down, and there's a bit of cloud for breakfast for the Bay of Plenty, and plenty of chilly starts all round, but then things will clear up nicely to a pretty decent day overall. Sour and southeasterly winds here. And it's looking still a bit dribbly and drizzly around the east coast, I'm afraid, but things should clear up after lunch for those of you in the Wairarapa. Sour and southwesterly winds, plus another day of some pretty cool daytime highs. Then it is a frosty start in Taumaranui. Could also be some early showers for the W's, that's Whanganui and Wellington. Just some cloud about for the rest here though. Sour and southeasters also keeping things on the cool side here. To the South Island now, in Reefton, you are looking at a foggy start, but that will clear, and then you'll join the rest of the west with all that sunshine, light winds all round here. To the other side of the island, and there's morning frosts to start. Then the day itself will be a perler, but cloud will start to build from late afternoon, early evening for pretty much across the board here. Then it will be a cloudy one with westerlies for Southland, with also the chance of showers for Invercargill, but that is a fine, crispy looking day for Otago, with just a spot of cloud to contend with. To our main centres, and Dunedin, light winds and a good looking day with just some cloud after lunch. Your 7-degree low will double to 14. Rug up for that 2-degree frost in the morning, Christchurch, then it should be a beautiful day before cloud starts to drift in late afternoon. There'll be a couple of morning showers in the capital, then that cloud will hang around for most of the day. You'll have southerly winds and a high of 14 degrees. Hawke's Bay, you are in for another cloudy and showery one. Southwesterlies for you, and your highs are in the mid-teens. Bit of morning cloud for you, Tauranga, but it will clear to a lovely sunny afternoon. Southeasters and a potentially jealousy-inducing 18-degree high. Hamilton, your good run continues. Thursday's looking like a goodie with southeasters and a high of 17. Then it will be a cracker for Auckland. Sunny skies with some southeasterly winds. No doubt we'll also notice that 8-degree start. Now the showers persist tomorrow for Brizzy and Sydney, also in Perth, but then it's dry and mild for the rest of Australia, and that Fiji sun is still going strong. Also shining in the New Caledonia, but for the rest of the Pacific, it's either cloud or wet. Now, as for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that sour to southeast flow will still be hovering around the North Island, so expect some more crispy, chilly starts and then not too warm days. You'll also notice cloud still hanging around the eastern parts of the North Island, which then could also mean the odd shower. The South Island gets to keep that nice ridge of high pressure for the next wee bit, and while there'll still be some cloud around there too, it's looking nice and dry, just a bit nippy. Now this was Jonathan's lunchtime view in Tauranga, Sam, which made a few of us in the newsroom jealous, but seeing as he was out enjoying the weather and he's a friend of the show, I'll forgive him.
Absolute bluebird down there, fantastic.
Stunning.
Emma, thanks so much for weather.